morning, Walnut Creek, and welcome to this edition of Wake Up Walnut. I'm Mrs. Bischoff, and I'm here to help you start your day off right. Today, there's no major national days except to say that today is Edgar Allan Poe's birthday, so some of our 8th graders who are reading his short stories will be familiar. And also, today, on this day in 1913, the Ford Motor Company opened its first assembly line to create Ford motor cars. So, a little bit of history there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you would please stand for the pledge. Thank you. Our girls basketball, a couple of sports announcements from last week. Our girls basketball teams faced tough General McLean this week on our home court. Walnut Creek 8th graders remained tied at halftime, but by the final buzzer, GM pulled out a victory with a final score of 39-23. High scores were Bree Bamberger with 8 and Rhiannon Earl with 5. 7th grade girls struggled against its talented GM team. Final score posted was 30-2. Our 6th grade team battled in a heart-stopping game back and forth, and in the end, Walnut Creek lost to GM by a final score of 18-25. Special shout out to the 8th grade boys who came with signs and cheered on our teams. Tough losses last week, but we'll hopefully rebound for next time. The Trojan football team won 50-16 against the Corey Beavers on Wednesday. Game announcers described Walnut Creek's offense as explosive and hard to bring down. Outstanding team effort with breakout performances from Tyler Karsnowski. We left the opposing team commenting on our ability to make plays out of nowhere. Go Blue. And if we could please, Flyers are still in the office, for the boys Navy Blue Hoops team. All right, picture retake day will be held on October 30th in Town Hall. Flyers are available in the office. All right, here we go. Here's our lovely joke for today. So Frog goes into a bank, and he approaches the teller, and he sees that her name there is, it says Patricia Wack. And so he says, Ms. Wack, I'd like to get a loan to buy a boat and go on a long-term vacation. And, Patty looks at this frog in disbelief. She says, well, how much do you want to borrow? And the frog says $50,000. Well, the teller asks his name, and the frog says, my name is Kermit Jagger, my dad is Mick Jagger, and it's okay, I know the bank manager. Patty explains that $50,000 is a lot of money, and she's going to need to have some kind of collateral, to against this loan for her to be able to issue that. And so she says, do you have anything, Kermit? Do you have anything for collateral? And the frog says, sure I do, of course I do. And he reaches into his little pocket and he pulls out a tiny, perfectly formed pink elephant. And it's just about a half an inch tall, and it's bright pink, it's perfect. And Patty is now extremely confused. She doesn't know what she's supposed to do. She's got to consult with her manager. She steps out, disappears in the back office. She finds the manager, and she's like, listen, there's a frog called Kermit Jagger out there. He says that he knows you, and he wants to borrow $50,000. And he wants to use this as collateral. And she holds up the little pink elephant. What the heck is this? And the bank manager sighs, and he rolls his eyes, and he says, it's a knick-knack, paddywhack. Give the frog a loan. His old man is a rolling stone. That's it for me, Walnut Creek. Have a great day.